Can you talk a little bit about the size of grant that is provided to organizations? Just trying to sort of get a feel for the scope of the work that can be done with your grants.
Sure, sure. We have I call it our bread and butter, right? And so we have planning grants, which
Okay.
are 1 year grants, and they can actually 1 year in the sense they could be 12 to 18 months.
Okay.
Okay, and those are typically 125,000, 150,000.
Okay.
Um, and upon successful completion of of the planning grant,
Mhm.
on successful completion of that, and then um, the successful awarding of an implementation grant, those can be anywhere between um, 500,000 to just north of $1 million. Over 5 years. So if you divide that 500,000 over 5 years, it's $100,000 a year for
Okay.
implementation. Um,
Okay.
we typically say to our partners, once you get into an implementation, we know that planning and implementation and neighborhood revitalization is a long path. It's a journey, and so we typically would expect, uh, a renewal at the end of the first 5 years. So if you're successful, everything goes well, we're liking it, we still have resources. We then are able to do 2 5-year grants. So that's a
Wow.
10-year period where we're doing implementation. If you add in the planning aspect, that's an 11, 12-year period that we're partnering with the organization directly through those two grant programs.
That is really wonderful. I
Yeah,
think that, a lot of times folks are often concerned about falling off the funding cliff, not having enough resources. So the size of your grant is substantial and the length of term is enough for folks to really be able to make some changes